Hi everybody, how's my drive doing out there? Hope everybody's good. This is Carol Settle at Pink Dragon JJ. Just decided to turn my camera on while I was working on making some ephemera for a upcoming, I think kind of like a fallish type farm journal. I can't talk this morning. I'm off to a rip-roaring start. Anyhow, I'm working with, let me show you here, junk mail. So I thought that I'd just turn the camera on and go through these and decorate some stuff and hang out with you guys. So that's what I'm doing. I have gotten this far. I've covered this. This is from Diane Shaw, My Old Barn Door, on Etsy, one of her digis. I just love her stuff, her collages and stuff. I have this, I just love her, period. And what I am doing is this is a booklet that Medicare sent me. And it has 6 pages in it altogether. And maybe more, actually. And I'm like, well, wouldn't that be a perfect little altered little booklet for my farm journal? Because I want to do a ring binder again. I did my first ring binder, a few months ago. And I just loved it. It was different. It was fun. It was just something different. I've always done, journals and signatures and all that. So it was a little bit different. I was afraid to do one for a long time. And I just jumped in because Diane told me, she goes, you know what? Just get one and jump in. And she's got a tutorial on how to do a ring binder. So, which was very helpful, on her YouTube. Which is Diane, Shaw Craft 1 on YouTube and My Old Barn Door on Etsy. So anyhow, I've collected just some ephemera. I've got my junk mail. So I have this booklet from Medicare, which I've done the cover and I've done the first 2 pages and pockets, and I love to do collage work. And so I have made this, and I have little tag here. This all moves. So it's just been a lot of fun so far, and I am gonna finish this up. But here are some other pieces that I got. I don't want to show my address. I don't think it's in here. This was from Michael's. It was one of their coupon books. I couldn't use the coupons because at the time these coupons were issued, there was no coronavirus. So during these dates, I was not going out. So I couldn't use any of them. Too bad they won't. Oh, I don't know who that person is, but they don't live here any longer. So that's really old. And then this is from a dentist's office. And it's a one piece, but I folded it in half because aren't those going to be great? And because like you buy the old ring binders, like the cookbooks and all, those are pretty good sizes. I think the last one I did was like 10 inches by 8.5 inches, right around there. So it's a good size. So you want to have, good pieces in here. And look at this from the American Red Cross. I was so excited. And cover up the address. It's already done. Look at that. Look at that pocket. So all I have to do is just punch some holes in here. And there we go. And then this was a Medicare plan review. I get so much junk mail since I retired, from all these different plans and Medicare, and it's like, y'all, I'm good. I've got it figured out. Leave me alone. But, it's the way it is. So, get your junk mail. Put it to good use. You can you could make these smaller. You can cut them and make them smaller if you need to, but you know, that's all you gotta do is cover it. Use your scraps. That's a great way to use scraps, is doing junk mail. So I'm using those, and then I don't know about y'all, but I have a ton of 6x6 and 8x8 pads. Every time they go on sale at Michael's, I get about 4 or 5 of them. So I'm like, good grief, are you ever going to use them? So I pulled some out. Here's one, since it's going to be farm-based. It's called Down on the Farm. And I've already pulled out some of these, but aren't they just the cutest papers? And they're double-sided. Look at the trucks. Look at the trucks. And then you got cows, and so I pulled out some of those. I have this one by American Crafts called Cedar Lane, and I pulled out a couple of those pages because I had Comfortable Vibe. This is Cartabella Spring Market. Pulled out some of those, and these are double-sided also. Look at those flowers, you know, and the little flower truck. And I love the one with the words, and it's all different flowers. So I love that. Love that, so I'll be using that one. And then this one is called Family Ties by Pebbles Incorporated. All these came from, these weren't Michael's actually, these were from Tuesday Morning. Look at this, $20 for this pad, and I got it for $2.99. Hey, can't go wrong. Here's another one, $6, I got it for $3. I love Tuesday Morning. Now I know a lot of Tuesday mornings have closed, but thank you Lord, my Tuesday morning is not closing. I've checked with them. It's right by a mall, so it's a pretty busy one. I live real close to the Mall of Georgia, which is a pretty big mall, and it's not closing, and I'm so happy because it's my happy place to shop. They haven't got a lot right now. I was in there like about a week ago, and I mean, they are very sparse right now on product. So I've been actually probably doing more shopping. I shop at Etsy a lot. There's several people that I get stuff from. I'm waiting on, I pre-ordered the Graphic 45 Christmas paper pad for Christmas journals. I'm so excited. But she notified me that Graphic 45 was not releasing it till the end of August. We're almost there, so I'm hoping I'll get that before long. And I got the Stamperia Christmas paper pad. Oh, Graphic 45 and Stamperia. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Just can't go wrong. So anyhow, I've pulled that out. I've got this. I printed, oh, I don't have any fingernails. So when it comes to picking up stuff off my desk, it's sometimes very difficult for me because I don't have anything to grab with. I printed out some tags from Artie Mays and Love Junk Journals. Part of their joint effort. I love their tags. I mean, just look at those. Are those just not beautiful? And I printed these on 100-pound cardstock, which goes through my 110 is a little hard for my printer to deal with, but the 100-pound cardstock, and real thick, I mean, plenty thick enough, but not too thick, goes through my printer. And I have an old Canon printer, just a little old inkjet, but it works fine. So printed me some tags, printed me a lot of ephemera from different people, from Diane and from her collage stuff. And I mean, I just kind of went through what I had and printed up a bunch of stuff to do journals with, just old scraps that I had. So I am ready to get busy and get this finished, I went ahead, because I knew it would be boring for y'all to watch me cut the papers, because I wanted to do the background in coffee dye paper. So let me make sure, because these are thick when you get them done, but it's so cute. And I'll probably glue on some lace right here, just so it looks really cool. So now I am moving on. Take this out while I'm doing this. Moving on to probably that one too, so it lays a little bit flatter. Moving on to this page. So the first thing I want to do is put in my coffee dye paper that I've already, like I said, cut to size. And I just use my art glitter for this, my art glitter glue. I've got a big bottle, but I like this one because of the size of it. I have arthritis, and the bigger bottles are hard for me to squeeze. But this one's just perfect, so I just fill it up as I need to. Just kind of go around. Oops, get there. It's a little bumpy from the thing behind it. Now the thing with glue, and this, I can't remember who, I've been doing this for so long, I can't remember who I got this tip from, but when you're putting down glue, for those of you who, you know, haven't done this a lot or new, I'm sure all the big journal people already know how to do this. But if you look at the tip when you're gluing, you're gonna, it goes squiggly. I don't know why. It must be a brain-hand connection thing. If you can do that, more power to you, but it doesn't work for me. I was told always look slightly ahead of the tip of your glue and you will make a straight line, because your hand will follow where your eyes go. And I can actually glue much faster. So, which is what I like. So let's put this down, put that there. And I always keep a rag handy to put down get my glue all down all over the place here, because a lot of times I get ink on my hands and I don't like putting ink, and it just seems, it works for me. So everybody to their own. And once I get this, I didn't even notice I missed a page here. Well, you know what? I got the pages already cut, so let's go. Okay, so there. And we'll go down there. And we'll go down there. Remember, always look ahead. Your hand will follow where your eyes look. For some reason, it just doesn't work the other way. I'll put a couple there. Okay, so let's put my ink glue doesn't dry out. And we are ready with another. I like the darker side. I like the darker side. Okay, so we'll do that one. Make sure you get it down good. Get them all pressed in there. Sometimes you gotta, some people use the old credit cards to do this, which I think is really cool. Except I don't have credit cards. So I don't have any old credit cards. I should get those things that come in the mail. Didn't think about that. Well, there you go. Okay, so I think what I want to do on this one is just do a little triangle pocket. So I think I'm going to pull out some of my ones from the pads. These are some of the designs that I pulled out. Oh, God, who doesn't love gingham? The tractors, and it's got all veggies on the back. These are old pads. I've had them for a long time, so I don't even know if they're still carried. You might find them on. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love this with the boots. My sister is a major gardener. She has an acre garden. they had to tear down their old farmhouse because literally they went into, she had like an 1800s farmhouse, and it was awesome. But inspectors came in, she had them come in and look at it, and the whole underneath of the house was totally rotted. All the flooring underneath, it was literally gonna fall down on them at some point. So, and there was really no fixing it. So they had to tear it down, which of course we just stood there and cried when they came and tore it down. And that she had 2 acres, a 2-acre lot. So when they tore it down, she just built their new house further back and turned that whole front acre into a garden. She started out with an acre of dirt and a big, huge boulder. And it's probably been 20 years, and it is beautiful. My sister is one of those people. Her thumb is not green. Her whole hand is green. Both of them. She can grow anything. And she buys like plants at stores that are like dead, you know, or they're on their last leg. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to put here. And they grow and they blossom and they grow and grow and grow and grow. So it's like walking into a fairy garden. And, you know, she planted trees in there, and now they're all grown. And to just go in there and walk, it's like you're just transported to another place. Because she's very bohemian, my sister. She's very boho. And so she's just got fairy gardens and different glass pieces in there and bowling balls, anything you can think of like that. Wind chimes, her husband makes wind chimes. And I've told her that, let me see here. I think I want to use this one for this. I've told her that when I die, I want my ashes spread in her garden. And at first I thought she was going to go, okay, oh sister, I love you dearly, but that's a little creepy. And she didn't. She said, okay, that's fine with me. So I have a place to go besides heaven. I guess I should mark this where this is going to need to come over. I don't want it to be, so probably right where that little yellow flower is, it needs to come. So I'm gonna cut this on an angle here. Boom, that easy. This is a caterpillar, which I love, and I really like it when I'm cutting papers because it lights up, so you can see where you're cutting, and this blade never wears out. The only thing I didn't like was that the markings were in green, and it was visually hard for me to see because I'm nearsighted. I can see close up, so I can't wear my glasses when I'm doing this or everything's blurry. But to look at these numbers, I couldn't see them, so I just took I took black ink, rubbed it on there, and then rubbed it off, and it worked. So anyhow, I'm just rambling on here, folks. Rambling on. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's families are well. This crazy virus in Georgia right now is like high on the list, and for the first time our numbers are starting to go down since July 22nd. I think they said on the news this morning. So I'm glad to hear that. I go to the grocery store and all, and places that I know are safe and that follow the guidelines. And, you know, people say, oh, you don't need to worry, everything's fine. You know what? I don't want to risk it. What if it's not? Why not just take the precautions? So that's what I do. That's what I choose to do. I know some people don't want to wear masks, and I have asthma, so masks do bother me. But, you know, until I know for sure, because I hear so many different things, I'm just going to follow the CDC guidelines and just leave it at that until it's gone, which I pray is soon. been crazy, hasn't it? Hasn't it been crazy? I mean, who would have thunk? You know, what, 1918 was the last pandemic? I mean, crazy that this is happening, and I feel so bad for the families and all the people that have lost family members and then couldn't go see them. It just, oh, broke my heart. I have a lot of nurse friends that have been, they're exhausted. They're so exhausted with this crazy thing, because a lot of nurses got COVID, and so that meant the ones that didn't have it had to work like double, triple shifts. Okay, what would look cute on there? What would look cute on there? Now I have these things that I've all cut out. And I might note in this video where I got some of these things so y'all can go find them. And I just printed this on that 100-pound cardstock. So they're, I just sat in front of the TV and cut out all these little stamps. They're all butterflies. And then these, I got these little dishes that I use when I'm doing little things like this, because otherwise they get lost in with the big stuff. I got these, and it was at Target in their dollar section. It was 2 for $1. I have 2 pink ones and 2 blue ones, and they're that silicone, which is really cool, because if I pour glue in here, because my Mod Podge, I like to pour some in, like just what I'm going to use, because I am so scared, because I'm not, let's just say I have clumsiness issues. Not bad, but I do. And I'm so afraid I'm going to knock over the bottle while I'm using it. So I just put a tiny bit in. And what's really cool about these is when it dries, you don't have to wash out a dish or wash it, because when it dries, it just pops right out. When that happened, I'm like, oh, this is the coolest thing. I tell you, it doesn't take much to get me excited. I've always been like that, though. I've always been like that. I am just like, oh, now that really looks cool there. And I love numbers. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick that there. Let's ink this puppy up. Yeah. So I have to make sure that I keep anything that, liquid near me, that it's beef, where I can get it far enough away, or it has a top on it that I can close. I just don't know what's going to happen. Let's take, now I am going to number the pages. See, number 1, number 2. I love these stamps. They're these little wooden number stamps. And I got these at Amazon. It used to be AliExpress only had them, and I just, for various reasons, I don't order from them. But, matter of fact, I can go ahead and stick on the number so I don't put anything in the wrong place. And my StazOn, I kept the little plastic piece that comes with it, because it keeps it nice. Okay, so, and then what I'll do here is I'll wipe off that ink there so I don't get it on my page by accident. There we go. So this is going to be page number 3. Yeah, I did put it in corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Always, Gail Augustinelli taught me to always count. On one of her videos that she did, she said always count to 8 when you are inking, doing stamps. Not so much like inking around a page, but when you're actually using your stamps, because it takes about between 5 to 8 seconds for the paper to get to pull that ink in. So if you, and I tried, and you can see a difference between when you just boom boom and then when you count, you get a much better impression. So there's number 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And I keep my things, I just keep them in a plastic bag, and they literally, like, they stay wet overnight. So I have found since I started doing that, I go through a lot less baby wipes. God, not too long ago, they were hard to find. Everybody was using them for their bathrooms, but thank goodness they're back in stock now. Okay, now, what I did, there it is. Good grief. Okay, so what do I want to put here? I want to put something there. Like that, it's just screaming for something. Now I do have, let me see if I can get to it. This, words and labels. I got words and labels from kind of everybody in here. So let me see if I can find something small enough that will fit on there that will work. And I've got these, but I think they might be too big. Live and dream. Just breathe, never fail, perfect day. Now that might fit. I could do it this way. Perfect day. It's not a perfect day here. I'm probably about 60 miles north of Atlanta, and we have a stormy, rainy day here today. Muggy and yucky and all that good stuff. I hate humidity. Ooh, I hate humidity. Bothers me bad. We are seriously someday thinking about, because I live with my family, my daughter and her husband, and they are thinking, because he can work from anywhere, because he works remote, seriously thinking about moving out of Georgia. They were both born here, but I am such a stickler for straightness. Look at what I did. That would just bug me the whole time. That's good enough. And moving to a different state, because she has a autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's, and heat really bothers her badly. So I mean real bad, and it's not getting any easier for her. Okay, where is my oh, there they are. Right in front of my face. My little scraps here. I think that might take up too much of the picture, though, if I try to put a scrap here. You know, that's just gonna... Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's do that, but I need to glue this on first. But anyhow, so they're thinking about moving to someplace where the humidity is lower. And we've looked into different states, and I think I'm going to watch the girls and the dogs, and I think they're going to take a trip. And they're thinking about Oklahoma. So, let's see, perfect day. Get that on there. Am I in frame? God, I hope I'm in frame. I should be in frame. Oh, need to move up a little bit. Move down a little bit. There we go. So, I don't know. One of these days I might be moving to Oklahoma. Which, you know, I don't really care as long as I can find a church and meet people. I'm cool with that. I'm not very shy. I like just meeting people and loving on people, and I wish the whole world was like that right now. It's like, It's so sad, everything going on, but I understand the reason behind it is just sad. So anyhow, I might be moving to Oklahoma someday. New adventure. I just turned 67. Oh my God, that sounds weird to say. I just turned 67 because I don't know about anybody else that's my age, but it's like my brain still thinks I'm 30. Physically, my body disagrees. But my brain says, "Oh yeah, you're 30. We can do this. We can." And it's just they haven't synced up yet. It's like, you know, I don't, it's weird. It's just weird. And I hope I'm not the only one that feels that way. It's just weird when you get older. It's like you hopefully, you know, now I know there are some illnesses that cause people to have issues, but mentally, I don't feel it. But physically, yeah. And it's like, man, just leave me alone, arthritis. Leave me alone. I got stuff to do, places to go, people to see. Okay, well, I like the way that turned out. It's simple, but really nice there. So, I need to get a tag to go in there, don't I? Let's see. Tracy Fox, that's who I was trying to think. Oh, how can I forget Tracy Fox's name? So, Artie Mays, Andrea Allen, and Tracy Fox love junk journals. This was a collaboration of theirs to do all these tags. And this is just, I mean, the tip of the iceberg on what they did. Amazing, amazing. And they're all different sizes. I think I kind of need a medium one. Medium one. This is like the, yeah, this is a pretty one. That's a pretty one. And then I could put something here. Let's just leave that there while I try to find something to go here. Let me see, 32 minutes in. I really don't want to go much longer and keep y'all going, but I just wanted to give you an idea, basically, of what you can do with your junk mail. Really, when you get it, go through it. And don't think just about the envelope. Don't think just, oh, window envelope, I'll keep that and throw the rest out. I know everybody gets these, you know. These are great, and you can cut them down to size if you want. And, you know, you've got room here to do all kinds of stuff. You can make these into little booklets, staple them. I might do that with one of these, actually. Look at this. When I saw this, it was like, my daughter was about to throw in the trash. I'm like, no! And she goes, Mom? And I'm like, I need that. I need that. So now she doesn't throw anything away. She puts it in a pile in the kitchen. I have my own little like mailbox. She'll put it all in there, and then I can go through it and decide what's really going to be trash and what's not. And she just cracks up. She goes, don't throw anything away. Let Mom look for it through it first. Oh, we could put a label there. These are on one of Diane Shawcraft one, my old barn door Nancy, one of her digikits, and they're labels, but I also use them as tabs. You can fold them in half. You could actually, if you wanted to, cut this part out, you know, like that, and then do them in half, and then make really cool tabs on stuff. So everything has multi-purpose. You just kind of got to see it. Okay, so let's, now, I love these. These came from an old cookbook that I found, and I have the big, I scanned them because it was a real old cookbook. But we got flowers here. Anyhow, see, squirrel. I'm a squirrel person. And I just shrunk them down when I printed them. There was a whole bunch of them, like recipes and all that. But, Oh, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Now this is from this, and a couple others are from Luna Rosu. She's got a farm digi set that's really cute. Now I like this because it has the flowers and it says seeds on it, and it kind of goes with the whole thing. The whole thing. My twang's coming out. Oh, there it is. I think I need to do like that. It's so funny. Yesterday I was watching one of Gail Augustinelli's videos, and she lost her black ink. And she goes, I know, I can't imagine where it is. And most of the video she was looking for it. And then she finally found it, and it was actually under the papers that she was working with. And she just cracked up. It's like me. If you can't laugh at yourself, you know, this day and age, we just all need to learn to laugh at ourselves more. Don't take yourself so serious. I can't, because I know what a goofball I am. And I think when you get older, it's just like, I am what I am at this point. I'm not going to change. So, take me or leave me. Let's do this. I want to just kind of angle it a little bit. Get it nice and down. There we go. I think that's going to work fine. So, let's, and you can put coffee dye paper or, you know, whatever you want on the backing for your tags or whatever. I actually have some leftover. I might do that. I like that. So I think I'm gonna back this one. You can punch holes in it and put ribbon through. A lot of times I like to just staple on material and use that at the top of my tags. But like I said, you can punch a hole in it. There's just, and I've actually made booklets with these tags, by putting them together and then folding them, which was a lot of fun to do. I think, did I do that? I think I did it in one of my fairy journals. I can't remember. If you're enjoying this, I hope you are. I know I babble a lot, and but you know, there's nobody here that really wants to talk to me about journaling. So I get excited when I get on here and get to talk to people, and because I feel like that's what I'm doing, like I'm having a conversation with a bunch of friends when you guys come on here. Please like and subscribe. It helped me build my channel and be able to get more out there. This is actually, you know, I'm on a fixed income, so it helps me out a lot to get a little bit of extra for this. So if you want to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. If you don't, that's cool. Feel free to stop by anytime and just look. There is no pressure. Okay. And I am left-handed, so sometimes things are a little bit, make sure I don't cut it too far. And I don't worry if it's a little off, because when you ink it, that all kinds of tend to go away. So I just want to get this. And I love these spring-loaded. If you have arthritis, these spring-loaded, these are Fiskars. I don't think they have a name. Easy Action. Fiskars Easy Action scissors. And you can see they have a spring there. So it opens, and it's just so easy on your hands. They have small ones too, which I really want to get the smaller ones to use for fussy cutting. But it's like there's no pressure. I guess that's the word I want to use. And then they just lock, which I like that. I like having a lock on those, because there's times sometimes when my granddaughters come in here and they want to do stuff. And one of my granddaughters is really into journaling, and I've made her journals. I bought her journals because I also, you know, when you're an artist and there's other people doing it, you want to help them out too. So I will purchase journals from other people. But if you want to like and subscribe, please do so. I would appreciate it very much. But if you don't, that's cool. I will still love you. I will still love you. So I'm just going to ink. And I always ink the back. Well, pretty much always. If I put paper on it, because it looks better. Okay. Shake my little rag out. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, so got that done. Okay, so I'm going to decorate this, and it's going to go there. And what I'll do is probably do another video when I get these done. I might do another craft with me on one of the other ones, because I really plan to collage on these. At least on this one. Let's try not to show the address. Because I don't want to go too long. So I hope you all have a blessed day. Have a good rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you're at. Peace and health to everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.